The African savanna teems with life. It's a delicate balance, this circle of life. Newborn cubs represent hope for the future. Simba, the Lion King's son, is born into this world. He is destined to rule the Pride Lands. His birth is a joyous occasion. Animals from across the savanna gather to celebrate. They bow before their future king. Life in all its glory continues. The sun rises and sets over the vast savanna. The circle of life plays out in every corner. Predators hunt, prey graze, and the ecosystem thrives. Simba, full of youthful energy, begins to explore his world. He is eager to learn about his future responsibilities. His father Mufasa embodies wisdom and strength. He teaches Simba about the delicate balance of the circle of life. Simba's uncle, Scar, lurks in the shadows. Scar, consumed by jealousy, weaves his web of deceit. He feeds Simba's curiosity. He leads the young cub down a dangerous path. Scar tells Simba about the elephant graveyard. He warns him of the dangers that lurk there. However, Scar's words are a manipulation. He knows Simba's adventurous spirit will lead him into danger. Simba, filled with a mixture of fear and excitement, disobeys his father's orders. He convinces his friend Nala to join him. Together they sneak away from the watchful eyes of the lionesses. They venture into the elephant graveyard, unaware of the trap that awaits them. The elephant graveyard is a desolate and forbidding place. The air is heavy with the stench of decay. The ground is littered with the bones of fallen giants. Simba and Nala, initially filled with bravado, start to feel uneasy. They sense that they have entered a place they do not belong. Scar watches from the shadows. A cruel smile spreads across his face. He has set his plan in motion. The hyenas, his loyal followers, are ready to ambush the cubs. They surround Simba and Nala, their eyes gleaming with malice. Simba and Nala are trapped. They are at the mercy of Scar's treachery. Mufasa, sensing danger, races to the elephant graveyard. He is a fearsome sight, his mane flowing in the wind. He roars with the fury of 1,000 storms. The hyenas scatter in fear. Mufasa rescues Simba and Nala. He is relieved but furious. He scolds Simba for his disobedience. Simba hangs his head in shame. Mufasa, filled with fatherly love, forgives Simba. He takes Simba to the top of Pride Rock. He shows him their kingdom. Mufasa explains that everything the light touches is their responsibility. He tells Simba about the great kings of the past. He explains that they watch over them from the stars. Simba, still shaken from his ordeal, listens intently. He is starting to understand the weight of his destiny. He asks Mufasa about the shadowy place in the distance. Mufasa forbids him from ever going there. He explains that it is dangerous and beyond their borders. The sun sets on the savannah. Simba and Mufasa return to Pride Rock. Simba is filled with a mix of emotions. He is grateful for his father's love and protection. He is also beginning to understand the challenges that lie ahead. He knows that one day he will be king. He must be ready. Scar, his plan thwarted, becomes more determined. He devises a new scheme, even more sinister than the last. He will use Simba's love for Mufasa against him. He will create a situation where Simba will need rescuing. Then, he will remove Mufasa from the equation. Scar leads Simba into a narrow gorge. He tells him to wait there for a surprise. Simba, unsuspecting, sits and waits. Scar then rushes off to alert Mufasa. He tells him that Simba is trapped in a wildebeest stampede. Mufasa, without hesitation, races to save his son. The wildebeest stampede is a terrifying sight. A sea of hooves and horns thunders through the gorge. Mufasa leaps into the fray. He fights his way to Simba. He manages to push Simba to safety. However, Mufasa is caught in the stampede. Simba watches in horror as his father disappears under a sea of wildebeest. He is devastated. He races to the bottom of the gorge. He finds his father's lifeless body. Simba is alone. He is filled with grief and guilt. He believes he is responsible for his father's death.